Okay, um, like I've had enough. I've had enough. So I live in California, and I had a doctor's appointment. I got an ongoing back problem for a long time. There's a pre-existing condition, whatever the fuck. So I go to handle it, and I get in the doctor's office, and these are the questions that I'm filling all this, first-time patient, and they're asking all this information. Then I get across this page, which is totally separate from all the other pages, and it says, hospitals are required by law to provide the Office of Statewide Health Planning and Development with information regarding the race and ethnicity of their patient population. So all that shit I just said, Office of Statewide Health Planning, blah, blah, blah. That's the mission of OSHPD, is to plan for and support the development of a healthcare system that meets the current and future healthcare needs of the people of California. In doing so, we ask you to assist us in providing this information by making the most appropriate selection regarding race and ethnicity from the choices listed below. I'm going there for back pain. My back is not an ethnic or race. It's a fucking spinal. It's some nerves wrapped in some bone, vertebrae, the spinal cord with cartilage, a disc in between. But you know what? And here's the worst part. So here's the first section. Ethnicity. Select one. They have three choices. Hispanic, non-Hispanic, or unknown. Hispanic is not an ethnicity is, okay, an ethnic background. First of all, race is made up. Race is your skin color, the tone, the pigment in your skin, or the lack of, or whatever the fuck is your race. That's all made up. Okay, race is made up. Ethnic actually means something. It's like what you're, if you're Scandinavian, right? If you're Germanic, you might all go all the way back to the Gauls, the Celts. And I'm Black Irish. We're Gaelic. The Italians, they're Latin. Well, that's a language. But that gets into all that where they're talking about Latinos. That's the three choice. Okay, and then what? Yeah, and then you have people from all over the world, man. There's got to be probably over. I mean, you have over 300 countries in the world. So let's say in each country you probably have at least. I'm just off the top of my head 5 ethnic groups, right? So you're talking about 1,500 ethnic groups in the entire world, minimum. And this fucking questionnaire asked me, am I Hispanic, non-Hispanic, or unknown? Those are my selections. Are you fucking kidding? Hispanic is not even a real... That's some made-up shit. There's Hispania. Are you from Spain? Because if you're not from fucking Spain, you're not fucking Hispanic. And just because you speak Spanish doesn't make you Hispanic or fucking Latino. Latino is based, yeah, the Spanish language is based on Latin, as is Italian, and that's why they call them the Romantic language, the Roman Empire Latino. So you gotta be from fucking Europe to be Latino, which makes you fucking white if you want to get in a race, which is some made up bullshit. Like, I'm called Black Irish because I'm darker than most Northern Europeans. So it's all made up shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to answer these questions. What the fuck does this have to do with my back? And they're like, oh, you can't, if you don't answer this, we can't help you. I'm like, really? Because I'm on Medi-Cal. It's like Medicaid, but for the state of California. So, and you know what? I'm glad I left at that point. Because I was so upset. You know what? I was upset, but I didn't outwardly, I'm like, listen, I think these questions are ridiculous. I don't want to answer these questions. I'm not here to play, identity politics, because that's what this is. And I said, I would just prefer that you give me my paperwork, and I just be on my way. And she said, okay, it was all nice. It was all friendly. Then I get this home, and I look at it, and I'm so glad I left when I did, because look at these questions on the next page. Do you feel safe where you live? What the fuck? What does that have to do with anything? Have you been hit, slapped, kicked, or physically hurt by someone in the last year? This is shit I'm talking to I'm going there for a back problem. I'm talking to my doctor about this. Do you always wear a seatbelt when I swear to God, this is a question. I'll take a picture. Do you always wear a seatbelt when driving or riding in a car? I'm going to the doctor for my back. Do you always wear a seatbelt when driving or riding in a car? Do you keep a gun in your house or place where you live? Do you keep a gun in your house or place where you live? I'm just going to stop right there. First of all, it's none of your fucking business. Second of all, what does it have to do with my medical history? So I'm telling you right here, right now, if you think we're not in the age of Big Brother, 1984, what do you call tyranny? I mean, come on. Enough is enough. So you know what? Yeah, I refuse the services. And that's what we got to start doing, people. We got to start... I used to be mad at the government. But you know what? Then I finally realized government gonna govern, man. That's what they're there for. We, the people, I'm starting to get mad at people. Because I even heard the lady before me. She was filling out the paperwork and she was making comments saying, oh, these are ridiculous questions. I should have listened to her before. I'm so glad I didn't even move on. Yeah, it's none of your fucking business, California. If you see something, say so. You know how tyranny starts? You know how the Gestapo and the Stasi and all these secret polices of all these oppressive countries and fascism. You know how it worked? Was by neighbors ratting on neighbors. Okay? That's how it worked. If you see something, say so. We live in a country of beta cucks and fucking rats. And I'm tired of it. And people, you need to start standing up for your rights. Because I'm going to tell you something. Just like in Matrix, even if you're not an agent, if you're so lost in this world that you think the agents are your friends, when the boogaloo comes, I'll fucking take you out too. I've had enough of this shit. And I want some people... I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying, man, like, if it gets to this point where I really feel like we're in the beginning of some quasi, like, fascist, I don't even know what's going on, man. We need to start standing up for our rights before, you know, what is the quote? If you make a peaceful revolution impossible, then you make a violent one inevitable, or something like that. And that's what I'm talking about. Is like, I don't want violence, I don't want to get hurt, but fuck, man, we need to, as a people, we need to start standing up. And yeah, when you get asked questions like this, you need to just walk out. You need to do what I did and just walk out and just say, what does this have to do with anything? No, I'm not answering these questions. And furthermore, I don't want service from you. I mean, that's a total invasion of privacy. Why does my doctor need to know if I have a gun or not? Are you fucking serious? If I wear a seatbelt or not? Like, come on, dude. Really? What race, ethnic? Look, when I walk in the office, when I meet you, you're going to see I'm white or whatever. Oh, yeah, you're going to see my name. Yeah, yeah, we're Irish. We came over during the famine. Blah, blah, blah. We'll have a conversation. But come on, man. Really? My back hurts. Fix my back. Don't give a shit about your race, your ethnic background, your seatbelt, your gun, blah, blah, blah. Fix my back. Enough is enough.